Afternoon, everybody. Morning, everybody. Good day to you all. Hope you're well, staying safe, having a massive day, having an excellent day, and all that sort of stuff. Second part of our retro building games collection sort of series that we've got going on at the moment, and we have got our first console, which is one I really wanted. Probably the one I wanted to start with as well, just because it's such a great console and brings back so many memories for myself. I will set you up on a tripod and I will show you what it is in just a second. We're not going to test it today because I'm hoping it's going to work. It's told me it's working, but we will test it in a following video. I think today we're just going to get into it, make sure everything's there, and just have a quick chat, have a look at it. So I'll pause you there. I'm going to take it up on a tripod. I have already got it out of its packaging box because me unboxing stuff is a nightmare. So I'm going to set it up on a tripod, show you what we got. Bear with. So that's all you've set up. You're set up there down here. I am standing behind the camera, like you see. I'm going to go and get the console, which I was talking about. So bear with again. And we have this. Our first console. We down bought a game as well, and I'll go into that in a second. This is the Sega Mega Drive 2. There was the first one, which was like a black one with like a little slidey little thing to turn on and off. This one has got buttons, which is awesome. I know the box isn't in the best condition in the world, but you know, I'm never ever going to be able to afford the mint in box sort of sets. It's just never going to happen. I want to get the best I can afford, and I think from what I paid, it's about £55, something like that. Forgive me, I don't know what that is in different currencies, but I think I did all right. So we're going to grab this out, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Like I said, the box isn't in the best condition, but it is one in box, which is what I wanted. Careful with the tabs. And there we go. How awesome is that? So we have got the console itself. Definitely not an original bag, but we have the console. I've got some give on the buttons, so all looks good. Really clean, really nice. That looks beautiful. Controller. God, that takes me back. Love this console. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got another controller. Win. A bit of packaging. We have got I believe that's the original plug. Yep, got the original plug, Sega on the side there. That I don't think is original. Can't recall that ever being part of it. However, that's probably going to be better for newer tellies, I suppose. So I don't think that's original, but it's going to work. That is original. That's definitely original. Worried about the bags, so they're definitely not good. That is definitely. So that would have been back of the console, back of the telly, and then the telly antenna would have gone in there, and I'm pretty sure you kind of like switched it, maybe? Yeah, I think you switched it like that, and that shows whether or not you played the game or played the telly. I think that's right, don't quote me on that, but I think that's right. But that's cool to have the original bit. It's nice and clean as well, look at that. That I'm probably never going to use, in fairness, so that's just going to go back in the bag. and book. Like I said, my goal with these is to get them as complete as possible. And we have got the manual. Unlikely to ever need that, but it's what kind of completes a set, I suppose. Oh, what's that? I didn't see that. Oh, we've got a guarantee. I wonder if I can still register it. Yeah, it's these little things that I would like to get. It's these little things that I like to have in the collections. They might not seem like much. It might just be like bits of paperwork, but it's what makes it like a complete sort of set. Are they just in different languages? I think they are just in different languages. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Sega France. Is this one going to be UK? I didn't say anything. No, big. That's got to be German, possibly. Oh, that's nice. And I said that might not seem like much, and I know it's not much. It's just a bit of paper, but that sort of thing is what's going to make these sort of collection pieces better, in my opinion. Everyone might not agree, but I want them as complete as possible. And when the box is a little bit broken, to get these little gems is beautiful. Love that. And then the insert as well, again, a little bit damaged, but this console's what? I don't know how old it is now. I said 91, I want to say, for the Mega Drive Genesis. Nice. So that, I think, is a little win. We did pick up a game as well. And how can you buy a Sega and not have a Sonic game? So we've got Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Complete in box. With the cartridge and then the manual. Love a manual. You're never probably ever going to read that, but it's nice to have. I can't remember if this one had a poster with it. Anyone tell me if this one was supposed to come with a poster? I can't remember. It might have just been the second one that came with a poster. I can't remember. Got all the tabs on there. Nice and clean. Looking forward to playing that. That is amazing. So this was our first piece. Our first part of the collection. Looking amazing. And what we'll do on the next video is we will get the game in, get a telly down, and test it all. Do not remove. That says do not remove. I will not remove that. I think that's where the CD goes in. Was there a Sega CD? There was definitely a Sega CD, wasn't there? Because you could get a Sega CD and also the bit. I can't get that in. There we go. There was a Sega CD and there's also there was a chunky bit you can put on there. I think it was that might have been the 32X, I believe. But yeah, that's smart. That is looking really cool. So yeah, so we've got all the pieces, all the bits, controller, aerials, bits, manuals. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really happy with that. Like I said, that was about 50 quid, I want to say. Maybe 60. Can't remember. Really, really happy. That is a great start to the collection. Great start to the set. I don't know what console I'm going to get next, but that's the first one. Now, as far as games go, I will talk about that in a second. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pack it all up, put it all back in the box, and do another bit to camera. So then pause you there. I'll be back in a sec. Not a bad way to start the collection, I don't believe. So we've got, like I said, we've got Sonic, the first Sonic, and we've got the Sega Mega Drive. Brilliant. Cannot wait to get that cracked open. Cannot wait to play that. That's going to be insane. And like I said, along the way, I'm not going to be able to afford the best. I'm pretty sure if you went on something like eBay or something like that, you could find a Mega Drive like that, but like mint in box and all this sort of stuff. But you're going to be talking thousands. And I just have not got that much money. So what I want working and the best I can afford. And at the moment, I think I did well. So as far as games go with the Mega Drive, because what I said in my last video was that when we do a video with the console, we're going to have a quick chat about the games that I'm going to be targeting mainly for that console. Just going to sit down here. So first off is going to be the the Sonic games. So I want to get the Sonic games. I want to get all of the Sonic games, and I want to get them all as complete as possible. So that's going to be the first Sonic. I got 1, 2, and 3. You've then got Sonic and Knuckles, which I think was in a cardboard box, which is going to be expensive because it's the cardboard boxes are the ones that are going to break over the years, and they're going to be the ones that people need to keep on top of to make sure that they're in the best quality they can be. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be expensive. So that might be I have to save for that. There is a Sonic pinball game. There's a Dr. Robotnik game. I think that's like a Tetris type game, columns like game. But those are the games I want to target first, and they're going to be the ones I want definitely complete in box. So box, manual, cartridge. poster. I'm sure there's a poster in one of them. I'll do a little bit of digging. And then so that's that. Any other sort of games I really want to go for? I think Echo the Dolphin was a massive game. The Micro Machines. Micro Machines. I think there's about a dozen of different types of Micro Machine types games, afters and something like that. A couple of Disney games as well. So I think Lion King has got to be one of the ones. Aladdin, probably a few more. But those ones are the one I definitely want to get complete in box. Streets of Rage. Excellent game. All of them. 1, 2, and 3, I think. Street Fighter. Oh my god, there's so much good ones. Street Fighter. Those games. Those ones I've just mentioned. Complete in box. Best I can. Any other games that kind of pop up? I'm not too worried if it's just cart only. There's going to be a few games which I'm going to, when I'm out and about shopping, I'm going to come across 1 or 2 games which I'm not really too bothered about having the box for. And I don't want... This probably isn't going to get to a point where I have every single one, because there's a lot of sports games out there that I have absolutely no interest in playing. Maybe a couple of hockey ones, but there's so many, there's football games, there's golf games, there's all that sort of stuff, which I don't really want to play. So unless I get to a point where I'm like nearing completing it, then I'll go up back and buy those little games, but I'm not going to target them for any reason. So yeah, that's that. So that's our first console for the collection. That's our first game for the collection. We are going back to, like I said, tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow. Next time I get a chance, I'm going to set that up and play it, and bring you along with me as well, so you can see if it works. And I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be peeved. But that's about it. Massive thanks to everyone that is watching, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all that sort of stuff. Your support is massively appreciated. We're going to keep going regardless. We're going to keep going regardless of how many subs we get. We're not here for subs, really. We're here to enjoy it and want to share it with you guys as well. Obviously, subs are massive. We really appreciate every single person that is joining us as well. But I'm not going to be pushing content every single day in order to get maximum subs straight away. I don't want to do that. I want to just enjoy YouTube. And I want to enjoy this collection. And I want to bring you guys along with me as well. And I hope you enjoy it. But that being the case, massive thanks to everyone that is watching, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all that sort of stuff. We really, really appreciate it. Next video, no idea when it's going to be coming out. It will be testing that, like I said. The next console we're targeting, I have got a couple in mind which I'm going to go for next. And obviously when I get them, when they arrive, I'll do pretty much similar to what I've done now. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Appreciate your time. All the best to you. Take care. Bye-bye.